My name's Jonathan Glendening and I'm the author of Ravenswing. I've directed 4 feature films. I directed Summer Rain, a romantic comedy. I directed a B-movie homage called S.N.U.B, Secret Nuclear Underground Bunker, about a nuclear bomb that goes off and the survivors in a nuclear shelter trying to get out while something's trying to get in. I directed Night Wolf starring Tom Felton, which is a werewolf movie, and I directed Strippers v Werewolves starring Robert Englund and Stephen Burkoff. Ravenswing is a horror action thriller. It's about a young courier called Michael Phillips who has to deliver a package on Halloween to an isolated village, and obviously on that journey he gets lost and he's in a car crash. He thinks he's actually killed the driver of the other car, but in the back seat there's a little girl called Alice who is still alive, so he decides to do the right thing and take her for help. But he's lost in the countryside, winding roads under a full moon at Halloween, and unfortunately for him, not only is he lost, but the driver of the other car did survive, and that's the girl's psychopathic stepfather, and he comes after Michael, leaving in his wake a trail of blood and murder. The inspiration behind Ravenswing is from my time as a runner on a TV series. Runners are basically the bottom of the rung where you have to make tea for people, do any odd job. And the show I was on, I think it was Smith & Jones in 1990, I had to deliver a script to the TV presenter Ludwig Kennedy because he was going to be a guest star the next day. So I was given the script to drive all the way out to where he lived, which was a village called Avebury in Wiltshire. And I knew nothing about this village. And I was driving and it was Halloween, and I did get lost in the countryside, and as I was driving without a clue where I was going, it was, how much worse could this get? And I arrived at Avebury around midnight, you know, on the cusp of midnight, in the fog. And what I didn't know, Avebury is an old village. It consists of just one road, and it's surrounded by Neolithic standing stones, like Stonehenge, but there's loads of them, and they line the road and they surround the village. And it was just so creepy in the fog at midnight, coming to a village going, this is my destination. And it just obviously made me think, how much worse could this get? And Ravenswing is that story. And so it happened quite a long time ago, and it's taken me a while to formulate the nightmare that is the novel. I've been back to Avebury in daylight, and it's a beautiful village, and all the standing stones look beautiful, and I took loads of photographs. But I still wouldn't want to be there at night again. And I did do that thing of going to the pub and getting the American Werewolf in London moment of, who's that? I was a young 20-year-old going, hello, it's Ludwig Kennedy in here. Yeah. As I'm a film director, I'm used to working in the format that is a screenplay, which is very different from a novel. A novel gives you the opportunity to explore the inner thoughts of characters, which you can't do on a screenplay because you have to express it visually. So the novel gave me a chance to really go inside the lead character's mind, his thoughts, his fears, and explore that side of it. And also, in effect, to do flashbacks, which in movies are quite cheesy, but in a novel, the flashback is a coherent piece of storytelling if it illustrates part of their character and motives. And it gave me a chance to go back into his love life and why he was so frightened about not achieving his objective of delivering this package on Halloween. And the novel also, because it allows you into the inner thoughts of the character, meant that I could explore a detail of what is truth and what isn't with what we perceive in our lives day to day. Because I don't want to do plot spoilers, but the bad guys spice liquids with a drug. And is the drug allowing you to see the world as it truly is, or is it just making you hallucinate? And that's a question which we don't really know the answer to because of the more satanic aims of the bad guys. You don't know whether they are actually unleashing the beast, or it's just drugs. You don't know. And that was quite fun to explore that. And yeah. So writing a novel was very different from writing the very open cut of a screenplay. It's more fluid, and I hope people enjoy the writing style. So Ravenswing is a visceral action thriller, which I hope you enjoy.